Football isn't just a game. It's a universal language. It's passion, unity and resilience all rolled into 90 minutes. On the pitch, every pass, every tackle, every goal represents the dreams of millions. It's a sport that brings people together, where boundaries dissolve, and all that matters is the love of the game. We learn to win, we learn to lose, but above all, we learn to keep pushing, no matter the odds, and to believe in the impossible. It's more than a game, it's a force that connects us.
So I've been here for over 10 years now, and the one thing that engaged me with the club was how it was quite a community feel, a bit of a family from everyone who worked here, and I was keen on being part of that.
The first game I remember would have been with my dad, 7 or 8 years old. But even at that time, when I was starting to get into football and starting to really enjoy football, even at that low league, it was just great to be around.
Being able to continue to build that whilst also growing off the pitch, it's been difficult to continue that non-league mentality, but we want to keep that non-league feel, but whilst professionalising everything around the edges as well. I oversee the day-to-day running of the football club, and that's from the football side on the pitch to all the off-the-field stuff and the operation and logistics of delivering and running of the football club. As a club and as a site, we've had some limitations to what our past Wi-Fi solution was able to offer.
Of course, the main objective is to get into the Football League, and it's a football club. But actually they do so much, not only in the community, but just general day-to-day. There's always some sort of event that's going on. They're always trying to use the space that they've got here in a most positive, and profitable manner. And they do that in a really, really good way. So one of the major things for us right now is making sure that when there are 3, 4, sometimes 5,500 people here on a match day, that they're not struggling to get onto the Wi-Fi. They are able to share their experience. They are able to take videos, upload it to social media, really share that experience with other local people, which at the moment they've been struggling to do.
In the summer, we held a couple of concerts on the back field, and again, we needed the Wi-Fi connectivity over that side of the field, and it was just one area of the site which isn't covered. So I think after the summer sort of events calendar finished, we felt it was the right time that if we want to progress as a site, and that's not just as football, but as a site, we needed to make sure we had a network solution which was able to deliver what we wanted it to do. On a match day, we would normally encounter about 2,500 people coming to our site. We had this footfall where people were coming to us, but we weren't able to retain their data. With the new Wi-Fi solution in place, we've been able to put in social Wi-Fi, so we're now capturing all of their data. In the long run, this will hopefully help us re-engage with maybe that support who's never come down here before, or sending marketing material which they didn't know that we held events here or concerts here, which can lead to the bigger picture. So we felt it was really keen for us to retain that information and capture who was actually coming to us. Everyone up the football pyramid is always looking for different practices to make them unique or different. And as a non-league club, it's important that we keep trying to do what we can do to maintain there's not too much of a difference between us and Division 2 or the teams higher above us. If we can do that, I feel like we can appeal to not just our fan base or our club. We want the site to be accessible for other people, and in recent weeks we've had England under-21s training here. We've got Southampton women, Southampton under-21s playing their games here now, and I'd like to think that's because of the infrastructure that we've got here and able to accommodate them and feel like they're coming to a first-class facility.
The general day-to-day bits that go on at the football club, where that Wi-Fi and that internet connectivity is just essential. I mean, and that's the thing, it's not even a nicety anymore. High-speed internet and reliable Wi-Fi, that's a must for a venue like this. There's 4 classrooms in the new stand behind me. So all the scholars, the 16 to 18-year-olds that are coming in that have to sort of combine their day-to-day football activities with their college work, they need a really good, solid, reliable Wi-Fi connection to be able to do so. Things like the first team analysts that will be working from the club and the offices all the time. You've got the players that are coming into the gym, you've got the manager that might conduct meetings and various other bits and pieces, right the way down to your sort of standard day-to-day that every single business requires internet for. You know, just being able to pick up the phone and make a telephone call, to be able to send an email, for the chef to be able to place an order, whatever it might be. the general day-to-day usage of that internet has become imperative for any business. But of a business of this size, it's even more important. And I think we're in a situation now where, because of the type of equipment and the type of solutions we're able to input, we can guarantee that actually we can provide that solution and make it really, really robust and reliable.
This all comes about from our internal technical training, our OCNA. OCNA has been designed primarily to deliver a technical solution guide to our partners. It allows them to understand the requirements and gathering requirements for a wireless network of this type. It gives them the skill sets to actually deliver this solution, from customizing the captive portal to the VLAN separation. All of that is delivered within our OCNA training. F1 Technology very successfully passed all of the OCNA training and have now been able to successfully deliver this solution.
Obviously, we don't want to recommend our good products to everybody, because we've got competitors out there. But all jokes aside, you know, TP-Link, without a shadow of a doubt, if someone was to ask me, in this scenario, what would you install or what would you choose? I think it's fair to say that 99 times out of 100 now, we would be saying to look at this TP-Link Omada range. It's made a massive difference for us as a business. It's saved time in terms of the length of time that it takes our technical team to manage certain solutions. The price point's correct for us and for the end user, which is the customer. Everything about the solution is exactly what we needed and what our customers need. So there's absolutely no doubt whatsoever that if anyone asked me, absolutely I'd recommend TP-Link for any of that type of internet Wi-Fi access that might be needed.
If anyone was looking to improve all the elements which we've spoken about, I would have no hesitations in putting F1 forward for a recommendation. They're great to deal with. Everything that they've promised to do, they've delivered on, and we've got no complaints at all with them. And evidently with the TP-Link solution that they put in for the access points, that's been great, and there's been no issues at all there.